Okay, so there is an aspect to autism that people do not understand, and it involves hot weather, okay? The room I'm standing in right now is probably 100 degrees because my house does not have central air. And my parents got me a window unit because I have zero heat tolerance. You know, when I get overheated for a long period of time and I can't get away from it anywhere, I will get physically sick, which is not fun. So I have a window unit in my room. But here's the thing. I'm still going to complain about it when it's hot out. And, you know, I am very glad to have air conditioning that I can go to. But in hot weather, I have to choose between two different, like, evils. You know, it's like having to decide, well, do I want to stick a needle in my eye or in my butt? And it has to do with stimuli. Like, right now it's hot, and I've been standing here for just a short time, and I already feel like my legs are getting weak. I'm starting to get nauseous, and this is before I start sweating. And I'm starting to feel damp in my forehead and my shoulders and stuff. I'm starting to feel sweat starting to form on my nose too. I hate that. But I'm gonna go walk into my room now, and before I do that though, I'm gonna just let you know that going out into the heat to me feels like hitting a brick wall, and it's just a weight pressing down on me. I'm sure that's true for everybody, but I'm just more sensitive to it. Now we're gonna go into my room. Now take note if you are able to hear well. You know, I know I've got some viewers that may be hard of hearing or completely deaf, but for those of you who can hear, I want you to listen. Okay, we're gonna go into my room now. I'm in Mom's room. I'm gonna go to my room. It's quiet, and then it's not. See? There's my air conditioner. Here's my fan. You see? Now I have to sit in this noisy room. It's nice in here, it's cooler in here, but it's very loud to me in here. This is how loud I hear the air conditioner, okay? Let me show you. It sounds that loud to me, even though I'm sitting in my chair about this far away. The fan sounds this loud to me, even though it's about 2 or 3 feet away from my ears. Here's the fan. I basically hear sounds as if they're closer to me than they actually are. You know, my brain perceives them as being as loud to me as if I were standing closer to them than they do to you when you're sitting at the same distance away. So we could both be sitting by my, you know, in my computer chair right here. Now you can't really see it because it's dark in here because I've got my window covered to keep the sun out. Try to cool it off, but, you know, sitting in my chair right here, you know, I hear the air conditioner like it's like this. And maybe you hear it like this, if you're neurotypical. That's the difference. And that's the issue. And I'm sitting here in this noise all day long because it's so hot that I can only go out of my room for absolute necessities. Because, you know, I don't want to be walking around in my house puking. And that's what'll happen. You know, I just now got hungry since I ate breakfast. You know, that shows just how messed up my body gets when it's hot. I have no appetite because I feel nauseous constantly. And people don't understand that, you know, and I sit in my room and I complain, and I'm like, God, I hate this heat. And it's like, well, you're in air conditioning, so what? And it's like, you don't frickin' get it. Well, this is it. This is why, because I'm in all this noise. And I'm sitting in noise all day, and I can't just turn it off because, you know, it's like the needle in the eye versus the needle in the butt. You know, this is my needle in the butt. It still hurts. It's still annoying. It's still super unpleasant. But at least I can tolerate it a little bit better than shoving a needle in my eye. You shove a needle in my eye, I'm going to be pushing you away and screaming, what the hell are you doing? And I'm going to run for my life. But that's what it is. That's why I hate hot weather. Now, if you put me in an air-conditioned building where it's central air and I don't hear it that much, I'm going to be downright pleasant. You know, like a movie theater. Great. That's perfect. Supermarket at a quiet hour. Great. Perfect. The mall at a quiet hour. Great. Perfect. Nice temperature. I'm fine. But as soon as it gets loud, ugh. Because I'm having to put up with the stimulation of the heat on top of all the other everyday stuff. And the heat is just an absolute killer. That's one of those things where, like, my ability to tolerate any extra bull crap is absolutely zero. So when I'm cranky in the heat, it's not because I'm mad at you. I might be mad because it's hot, but I'm also overstimulated and I can't control it. I try to. I'm aware of my tone of voice right now. It sounds really, like, antagonistic, like I'm angry, and I'm just overstimulated. I've been overstimulated all day. You know, I'm due for a meltdown, and I kind of want to have one because it'll break the tension, I think. But I don't know. I'm getting kind of building up to a slow burn, I think, so I could have one tonight, tomorrow, some other time. I might have it when it cools off. I don't know. I just know the train's coming. I just can't stop the train. So, but, you know, I'm going to flip out sometime, and probably not going to film it because I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to, when it happens, I'm just going to be glad it's over. That's how meltdowns are. But anyway, autism and hot weather. You know, when an autistic person is in air conditioning and they're complaining about the weather and that it's hot and that it's loud, just consider why before you be like, well, you're in air conditioning. What do you got to complain about? Okay? Bye.